What's going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm back on MLB 16 to show Diamond Dynasty, and we are starting a new series that should be a lot of fun. And it's with a bunch of other YouTubers that some you might know, some you may not, and that's the great part about it. It's going to get everybody together and really have a fun series and get you guys exposed to different people, and hopefully get their viewers exposed to people like me. And should be a lot of fun. So let's get into it. It's called the MVP series. It is similar to Fatal in the FIFA community. If you guys are familiar with that. If you're not, we're going to go through the rules and the team and all that stuff in this video, and then we'll get to gameplays in subsequent videos. But it should be a ton of fun, like I mentioned. Got a lot of people participating in this one. DraftNet Gaming, Clemhawks, Healy6, Carnalboard 5, Twin Gaming TV, myself, of course, Make It Wayne, which I know a lot of you guys know, especially if you're from the Madden community, and Mighty Go as well. Should be a lot of fun. Basically, it's called the MVP series because we all have one MVP player. Now, for me, that's Adrian Beltre. You guys can see that on screen right here. I got 98 overall Adrian Beltre on my team, and if you guys take a look at this graphic, you can see who every single player, every single person, YouTuber, whatever you want to call them, in this entire series picked as their MVP. You got Cespedes, Eddie Murray, of course I picked Beltre, Chris Bryant, Rangers A-Rod, Mike Trout. We got some beasts in here, some very fun MVP players, and we will get into exactly what this is all about. So basically, it is a head-to-head series, and we'll break it down right now. Hop into the MVP rules. You only have one MVP player, of course. That could be anybody. I happen to choose Adrian Beltre, but if you were doing this series with your friends or whatever, you could pick anybody you want. The rest of your team is base silver cards. We're going to go over who my team is and what my lineup looks like at the end of the video. Now, there's one game an episode. We calculate our stub rewards based on something that I'll show you guys in a little bit. And at the end of each game, you calculate that. And then also, I'm going to ask you guys who I should upgrade and what I should upgrade each video. I'll get a certain amount of stubs for each game based on how I play, certain runs, using my MVP player, stuff like that. Like I said, I'll break down how I earn the stubs in a little bit. But once I earn those stubs, I'll ask you guys what I should do with those stubs, and then I'll go out and buy players or just use players that are on my actual Diamond Dynasty team, like Ichiro or Tony Gwynn, guys like that, and I can quote-unquote buy them and add them to this team. And then finally, it says after 5 episodes, your team is locked and no more changes will be made, and there will be a YouTuber tournament. That is going to be a lot of fun. Of course, there are 8 of us. We're going to be pitted against each other in a bracket style, and basically play a best of 3. Let's say I'm playing, I don't even know, let's just say I'm playing card number 5 in the first round. I'll upload game 1, he'll upload game 2, and then, hopefully if we can get to game 3 at least, then we'll both upload game 3. It should be a lot of fun. But you guys want to know, how do I actually upgrade the team? So when I'm playing games online, the first 5 games, and I should mention, those first 5 placement games, so to speak, to create my team and upgrade it and whatnot, that is against you guys. So if you want to play me, if you want to be a part of this series, comment below with your PSN ID, and also give me a message on PSN, because I'm not around all the time. I'm not gonna be able to message all of you guys when you're all on as well. So hit me with a friend request, hit me with a message. My gamer tag or PSN ID, whatever it's called, is XWTMX. Pretty easy. Hit me with a message on there. Just say you want to play, and also I want to make sure preferably you have a rating of 1700 or higher on Diamond Dynasty. That's kind of the basic rules we set for this. We want to make sure we're playing fairly good players. I don't want to rule out everybody, whatnot, but generally that's what we're going to go for. So if you have a pretty good rating on Diamond Dynasty head-to-head, hit me up, and we'll play a game, and I'll record it, and you'll see it live on this channel. So that's a lot of fun. But let's get into how exactly we upgrade. So in those games, in those 5 games against you guys, this is how I earn stubs. So you guys can see right here, if I score any runs with my team, that's 5,000 stubs per run. Every hit with my MVP player, so if I get a hit with Adrian Beltre, that's 2,500 stubs I can use to upgrade. Home run with him, 7,500 stubs. RBI with Adrian Beltre, 5,000. If I strike out with him, though, I lose 2,000, so I got to be aware of that. Also, if I get a walk-off win, I get plus 10,000 stubs. That's pretty sick. And also, if I get the guy to rage quit, if I get you guys to rage quit, which probably won't happen, but if you do, that's a 5,000 stub bonus, which should be pretty fun to do. So that is how you earn the stubs. But let's hop into the team and see exactly what it looks like. Starting off with the starting rotation, we got Carlos Martinez, the fireballing righty from the St. Louis Cardinals. Dude has very high velocity, 84 velocity, should throw around 97, maybe even 98, even higher, something like that. Should be a very fun card to use. and that's an enjoyable. And Stephen Wright, just because it's funny. I mean, he throws a knuckleball. It's a funny guy to use. Might be a guy I take out eventually when I get some upgrades, but overall, it's kind of a funny card to use, and I'm a Red Sox fan, so it's fun to do that. Adam Wainwright, just a very solid pitcher. Really like his windup. Really like that. And then also Andrew Kashner, same deal. I use him in my Red Sox franchise because I traded for him, and I really like him in that, so I figured why not get him in this. Shelby Miller, kind of the same deal, just like his pitch selection and stuff like that. But like I said with Wright, any of these guys honestly could be upgraded, except for probably Martinez, because he's pretty damn good and I like Martinez. But the other guys, they definitely could go, but for now they should be good enough. Now moving over to the actual lineup, we have Jose Altuve leading off at second base. That should be a very fun card to use. I can't wait. I'm trying to scroll over to second base just to show you guys exactly what card it is. You might not know he has this rookie card. I got it on like day one out of the rookie pack they gave you for buying the game. I forget what it's even called, honestly, but that's how I got it. I know it's kind of hard to get that card. Then we got rookie Matt Kemp, or I think it's a rookie. I don't even know. And Matt Kemp that I got for collecting 25 Dodgers. He's going to be in right field. That's very, very cool. And then Adrian Beltre, of course, my MVP player, playing third base, hitting third in the lineup. Now, Victor Martinez, the silver V-Mart. This card is a monster. I love this card. He's going to be playing catcher for us and, hitting fourth. Kendry Morales right behind him, playing first base. Also a complete beast. Always has great inside edge. That's another thing. It doesn't matter if their inside edge boosts them over, out of that silver tier. It still counts because they are technically a silver player. So even though I have a bunch of silvers in my lineup right now, I have V-Mart, Kendry Morales, and then Jason Worth later on that are all, gold status at this current moment in inside edge, which is pretty darn cool. Now, moving on from Kendry, we have Shin-Soo Choo right here. Love this card for sure. He's terrible against lefties. Well, not really terrible. 70 contact, 33 power is pretty bad, but he's got great fielding stats, pretty fast at 70 speed. Just an overall solid card, although this is a card I probably will be upgrading out of if I can. Now, Jason Worth, another guy that's just a complete monster. Look at me, look at the hitting stats. Those are great, especially for a silver card. You got to look for some kind of, leeway with these, and that's the thing I went for. And then finally, Mike Aviles playing shortstop. He was my shortstop on my regular team anyway, so I figured why not carry him over. His contact stats are insane, and he should be very, very good. Now, on the bench, we have Gerard Dyson coming off the bench. The dude's got 98 speed, I think. Yeah, 98 speed, 99 steal. You can't go wrong with that. Really fun, great pinch runner. And then Michael Franco, a great hitter, usually has good inside edge, but when he doesn't, he's kind of bad. You guys can see right now, I'm not really doing all that amazing in terms of inside edge, but he does have great power, so we like that a lot, of course. Then Logan Forsythe, have him out there because he's pretty solid, and he plays almost every single position, plays every infield position, and then both the corner outfield. All he can't play is catcher and center. That's pretty good. I like the utility, and if I pinch run somebody and I need a replacement out there, Logan Forsythe can probably do it for me. Now, Fred McGriff is hitting, also off the bench. Now, I don't know if I really want him off the bench. He's very good against righties and okay against lefties, but he's just not that, inspiring, I guess. But he's a guy we could probably upgrade out of, but for now, he's going to be there. And then Brian McCann as our backup catcher. Pretty solid catcher, okay at hitting. Really not there for anything other than literally to put in the game late as a replacement for Victor Martinez because he is not very good behind the plate. And then finally, the bullpen, we got Tyler Clippard coming in, starting set the long relief. Don't really want to pitch with him too often though. Tony Watson, great lefty. Will Smith, same deal. Justin Wilson, same exact thing. They're all great lefties. Then Ken Giles, dude throws pretty much 100 and has a nasty slider against righties. Chris Sale, just disgusting. If you don't have this card, you gotta get it. It's only collect 25 White Sox players, pretty damn easy. And then finally Carter Capps, who is just disgusting. If you don't have Carter Capps, you gotta get him as well. He is so nasty. 91 velocity, hits 100 on the regular, and has a slider and curveball that you really can't beat. So that is the team to start off the MVP series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like down below. And like I said, hit me up in the comment section and on PSN. My gamertag is XWTMX. Hit me up and message me if you want to play, and you guys can be featured in this series as I try to upgrade my team. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.